Okay, I'd like to call the committee of the whole meeting for Monday, February 3rd, 2025 to order. Roll call, please.
Mayor Caffino.
Here.
Trustee Christensen.
Here.
Trustee Curtis. Trustee Gately.
Here.
Trustee Lowry.
Here.
Trustee Nedredge.
Here.
Trustee Salazar. Here.
Great, thank you. Audience comments? Seeing none, trustee comments? Seeing none, item 1 under discussion, Steve?
Thank you. Item number 1 under discussion tonight is Bruno's Cheesecake, who is looking to have a Class C liquor license. Class C is beer and wine, no liquor. They have been in business for over 8 years and have determined that their clientele is looking to have some liquor options available, as the owner put it in his application. And basically, people ask for it. It's customary to have one with a cheesesteak. They have not asked for video gaming, so this is just a straight liquor license request at this time. They're located at 17 South Lincoln Way, which is just past, it's on 31, just past 56 to the south.
Yes. Yeah, I don't.
Yes.
Yep, sure. Sounds good.
I'm surprised they've been there 8 years. It doesn't seem like it's
Yeah.
been 8 years,
Yeah,
but
8 years.
wow, surprising.
All right, move on to item 2, Steve.
Thank you. Item number 2 tonight is a new development that Nathan's going to walk through. This involves 3 vacant lots that are looking to become a new concept for a development with townhomes. This is a concept plan. So once again, we've done this a lot lately, and that's something that we're moving more towards is concepts. Let the board take a look at something before it goes to plan commission, weigh in on it a little bit. Nathan will go through the whole process, and then if the board is good with the concept, Nathan will have it go through the process through plan commission.
Hold on, because I'm frozen here. There we go. Had to wake up a little bit. Okay, good evening, everyone. So this concept plan is for townhomes on Riverview Street. Currently, there are 3 vacant lots along the north side of Riverview Street. This is east of 31. The buildings, the lots were formerly had single-family homes on them. Those buildings were demolished in the early 2000s, and the lots have been vacant ever since. The lots were previously owned by the commercial owner, the commercial property owner who owns the commercial property along 31. They have since sold them to Kim Tim, who's represented by Michael Feldman. The property is zoned B3, which is a commercial district but does allow, the B3 district does allow multifamily townhome developments as a special use. So they'd have to come through for a special use process. The comprehensive plan for this area calls it Riverfront Flex, which talks about a mix of uses, including residential uses, including townhomes and apartment buildings. So I think the comp plan designation would fit for this. The proposal would be for a 7-unit townhome development, 4 on the west, 3 on the east, with a common driveway down the middle. So there'd just be the 1 curb cut. Everybody would share that driveway. Each unit would have its own 2-car garage. The property would need to be replatted, special use approved. They would also have to form a little association for common area improvements and things. Because of the grade change, I don't know if any of you have driven Riverview Street, if you remember it, it drops 40 feet or so right down to the river. So that there's quite a bit of grade change on there. So they are showing some retaining walls along the edge, and the 3-unit building would probably have walkout basements, just as you step up along the hill. Building elevations are a pretty traditional townhome product. There are 3-bedroom units. As I said, 2-car garages. There's kind of the layout for you. So pretty standard townhome development. I do have the architect here who can answer any additional questions you might have or add anything you'd like to add. Come on up to the podium.
Good evening. My name is Michael Feldman. I'm the developer on the project with Kim Tim. Originally, and I want to thank Nathan in particular, he's been more than patient, as a matter of fact, approaching the patience of Joe working with me. Because I had started another concept, because originally we owned two lots, the eastern lots. And just recently, we've put the west lot, which I believe is lot 4, under contract contingent upon approval. So, but we originally had a 6-unit apartment building planned for the two lots. And we had candidly been close to applying for permit, or at least getting ready to go for the board, because we were turning in our paperwork. And then that lot became available, so then we changed course. We had invested a fair amount of money in that plan, but we feel that this would fit more in the neighborhood, and we like the townhouses utilizing the 3 lots versus the apartment building utilizing 2. So if any questions that I can answer or help you.
Nope, thank you for being patient and doing a townhome, because I'd much rather see that than an apartment building. So
Yes.
I'm glad that came together for you.
I like the idea. I like it much better than a apartment building, and I think you're right. It fits more in with the residential, the single family homes there, and yeah, I'm glad to see it.
Thank you.
My question would be, is there going to be an HOA? How is it going to be structured?
I'm sorry.
Is there going to be an HOA, or how is it going to be structured?
Yeah, there will be a HOA because of the common areas and things. I'm going to propose that I say typical, a lot of townhouses have just the building they own. I want to give them the land in their backyard as part of that as well, so that they want to put in a flower pot, they don't have to go through all the rigmarole of getting that approved or something.
So will they be able to, will it be common area maintenance, or will they be maintaining their own backyard?
What I propose at this point, without further checking into it, is that they would maintain their own backyards, yes,
Okay, so they would have land ownership. This wouldn't be like a condo ownership.
yes.
So Steve, one of the things I'm worried about is we've had a lot of issues with HOAs lately. You know, whatever we could do to make sure 10, 15 years down the road, we're not dealing with, okay, well, now it's got to get dissolved and now we're cutting the grass and all the issues we've had. So if we could be proactive on this.
Anybody else?
I'm sorry, just to clarify, just the backyards, the front yards, the common area, the yards that would be closest to the street would all be under the HOA. So really, it's just the backyards that I was thinking about being more private.
I like that idea too.
Yeah, because people might want to have a garden.
Right, right. That's great. That area could use a little, something else down there. I know.
Yeah, an injection of something
Definitely
new.
use something else
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, it's good.
A vacant lot.
Steve or
Well,
Nathan,
I
need
think they
anything
can
else
work.
from us?
That sounds good. So they'll go through the special use process, here in the next couple months. Be back.
And one of the things that we can do during that process is make recommendations for conditions. And I think Nathan has that teed up, that forming the HOA is part of those conditions that we're looking to put in.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
For your time.
Okay, no executive session, a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. All right, have a good evening. Thank you. Great.